Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is December 5th, 2024, and we're diving into the latest earnings report from Hovnanian Enterprises, a leading national home builder. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Hovnanian Enterprises has just released their fiscal 2024 fourth quarter and full year results, and there's a lot to unpack, from revenue growth to strategic initiatives in land development.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Hovnanian Enterprises reported a net revenue of $979.6 million for the fourth quarter, which is a 10.4% increase compared to last year. John, can you shed some light on this?
Absolutely. The revenue growth is primarily driven by a strong performance in home sales, which increased by 11.8% in the fourth quarter. For the full year, revenues reached $3 billion, marking a 9% increase. This growth is a testament to their strategic focus on expanding their community count and land development.
And what about profitability?
Net income for the fourth quarter was $94.3 million, translating to an EPS of $12.79. While this is slightly down from last year's $97.3 million, the full-year net income rose to $242 million, reflecting a solid 17.6% increase year over year.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. John, let's talk about operational efficiencies. How has Hovnanian managed its expenses this quarter?
Hovnanian has done a commendable job in managing its selling, general, and administrative expenses, which were $87.7 million, or 9% of total revenues. This is a slight improvement from last year. Additionally, their interest expense as a percentage of revenue decreased to 3.2%, showcasing effective cost management.
What does the future hold for Hovnanian?
Looking ahead, Hovnanian is well-positioned for growth. They've increased their community count by 15% and are focusing on strategic land acquisitions. Their guidance for the first quarter of fiscal 2025 suggests continued revenue growth between $650 million and $750 million.
Strategic initiatives and market position. Hovnanian has been aggressive in its strategic initiatives, particularly in land development. Can you elaborate on this?
Indeed, Hovnanian has significantly ramped up its land and land development spending by 47% year over year, reaching nearly $1 billion. This is the highest annual spend since 2010, reflecting their commitment to growth. They've also increased their controlled lots by 32%, which positions them well for future home deliveries.
How does this impact their market position?
These initiatives have strengthened Hovnanian's market position, allowing them to achieve a return on equity of 34.6%, one of the highest among their peers. This focus on growth and strategic land acquisition is expected to drive delivery growth and maintain top-tier industry returns.
CEO insights and strategic focus. Let's hear from the leadership. What insights did CEO Ara K Hovnanian share about the company's performance and strategy?
Ara K Hovnanian expressed satisfaction with the company's performance, highlighting a 48% increase in total quarter contracts. He emphasized the strong consumer demand despite high mortgage rates and economic uncertainties. The CEO also mentioned a strategic shift towards growth, focusing on inventory turns and quick move-in homes.
And what does this mean for investors?
For investors, this means Hovnanian is prioritizing growth and efficiency, which should translate into sustained profitability and shareholder returns. Their strategic focus on balancing pace and price is expected to drive long-term value.
Key takeaways. As we wrap up, let's summarize Hovnanian Enterprises' performance. John, what are the key takeaways for investors?
Hovnanian has delivered strong revenue growth of 9% for the fiscal year, with net income reaching $242 million. They've increased their community count by 15% and significantly boosted their land development spend to $995.4 million. These strategic moves position them well for future growth.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Hovnanian's performance in the comments below.